Accra, Ghana is simply stunning, and yes, I love to show up. I love to show you off. Basically, so come guys, come on, let's go show you the Ghana, the Africa you do not get to see on TV. This area you would not believe is in Ghana. The people that live in this area, you don't even want to believe the kind of people that live in this area. The houses here, they ranges from like $1 million upwards. Basically, you don't get houses here for lesser than that, maybe a little bit lesser than that, but that is just the range of the houses here. That's just to give you an idea of the kind of people that live in this area. And it's the best for foreigners coming in also. That's foreigners coming in, they have like the best luxury shortlets, stay buildings or apartments in this area. I don't want to talk much. Come on, let me go show you. Let me go show you where the rich and the bougie and the sophisticated they live in Accra, Ghana. I hope you enjoy. Welcome to, is it day 12 of our Vlogmas? I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and let's get on with this, guys. Yenko.
Vanessa is here. After making us to come late, she wants to take videos and pictures. Is that how we do in this country? Late comer. Good. Today you're a late comer. Oh, yeah, confess.
Today I'm the late one. Out of 10 days, 1 day I'm late.
I bet, come on. Today you're a late comer. And today I was the early bird. So give it up to me. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up.
You were not early. You were still just...
Taking it slow, won't work on time. It's only so long for Christmas lights. It can't be a song.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to today's video. From the title of the video, you might already have an idea where we are and what we're doing today. But just in case you don't, anyway, we're in cantonment today. I'm really excited. I've been wanting to do this video for the longest time. So today we're in cantonment and we're going to do a tour of the area, right? Just so you get to see where the rich, the bougie, the sophisticated, the upper class, they live in Accra, Ghana, right? Yeah, I've wanted to do this for the longest time. Today we're finally doing it. And before we set out, because we're going to cover from Cantonment to Laboni all the way to Osu, right? Before we set out, we are at the Embassy Gardens. The Embassy Garden is a luxury shortlet apartment in Cantonment. It's basically what if you're a foreigner coming in, you're looking for. You don't want to be in a hotel, you want to be in a very secured, very spacious apartment, yeah, where you can have freedom to do everything, have high security, and have access to every area of Accra, right? The Embassy Garden is definitely where you want to be. So I wanted to show you. Let me quickly show you around the Embassy Garden before we set off, and then we'll be back here later, and then I will do a full video of the place. But then this is just the of what the Embassy Garden looks like, and then we are on our way to see where the rich and the bougie they live in Accra, Ghana.
Christmas, but I won't wait till next year to try and fill the distance we've had with decorations.
Take it out and put the current one here. Help you. Yes.
So we are off now. First off, so the cantonment was intended to become a military quarters under the British colonial government in the then Gold Coast, which is now Ghana. But then it was later upgraded to like a residential area for a lot of high society personnel, basically. And also it's home to several embassies. There are lots of government officials here. There are academies. They are wealthy people, basically. The people that live in this area are all very wealthy. So I wanted to show you a glimpse of what life is like in this area of Accra, right? And yes, I like doing videos like this. I like doing the drive tour of the Fuji area also, because Ghana is simply stunning. And for the longest time, the Western media has continuously portrayed Africa as a poor place and war-ready place. So anytime I have an opportunity to showcase the world what Africa actually does look like, I take it. So yeah, I love doing videos like this. And yes, I've done it in Lagos State already, because there are some that will come and be like, oh, you don't do this whole thing in Nigeria, you do it in Ghana. Yes, so I do it in Nigeria. You just didn't watch those videos. So go on my channel, click on the Nigerian playlist, and you will also see a drive tour of the Fuji area in Lagos State also. But yeah, I like showcasing the areas the Western media will never show. Africa you don't see on TV. And I really hope you're enjoying this ride. Let's go.
It's the end of the year. Everywhere on TV, couples and Christmas trees, gift wrapping and cheer. Just the worst time to be without someone special. In all the movies there, kissing in the snow, holding hands and mittens, baking together at home. Not like the movies when I'm watching.
The security in this area is top notch. It's basically next to none. And because there are a lot of embassies here, the security is extremely tight. You don't see a lot of people walking around the road basically, but there are a lot of cars coming in and going out. And you don't even see anyone you see living in this area is basically rich, because the houses in this area, they usually range from hundreds of thousands of US dollars to millions basically. So you do not even see like someone living here like, oh, there are no small apartments here, there's no small person here. Everyone in this area is basically living large. And one thing I like to
kissing in the snow, holding hands and mittens, baking together at home. Not like the movies when I'm walking in the snow, cold hands and mittens, eating gingerbread home. I dream of December nights, kissing under bright lights, snowflakes in my hair, carols playing in the air. I dream of December nights, kissing under bright lights, red bow in my hair, sleigh bells in the air. The only thing I'm missing is you, darling, you, yeah, you. The only thing I'm missing is you, darling, you, yeah, you. The only thing I'm missing is you. Santa read his letters, he will know that my wish ever since I remember has been the mistletoe kiss. I'll keep on writing letters, I'll keep on dreaming away in the waiting every holiday till the day I can say I dream of December nights, kissing under bright lights, snowflakes in my hair, carols playing in the air. I dream of December nights, kissing under bright lights, red bow in my hair, sleigh bells in the air. The only thing I'm missing is you, darling, you, yeah, you. The only thing I'm missing is you, darling, you, yeah, you. The only thing I'm missing is you. It's the end of the year. Everywhere on TV, couples and Christmas trees, gift wrapping and cheer. Just the worst time to be without someone special. In all the movies there, kissing in the snow, holding hands and mittens, baking together at home. Not like the movies when I'm walking in the snow, cold hands and mittens, kissing under bright lights, red bow in my hair, sleigh bells in the air. The only thing I'm missing is you. Stockings on fireplace, but in my living room a single one with my name, knit sweaters and lace, dressed up alone on the couch during cold winter days. In all the movies there, kissing in the snow, holding hands and mittens, baking together at home. I like the movies when I'm walking in the snow, cold hands and mittens, eating gingerbread home. I dream of December nights, kissing under bright lights, snowflakes in my hair, carols playing in the air. I dream of December nights, kissing under bright lights, red bow in my hair, sleigh bells in the air. The only thing I'm missing is you, darling, you, yeah, you. The only thing I'm missing is you, darling, you, yeah, you. The only thing I'm missing is if Santa read his letters, he will know that my wish ever since I remember has been the mistletoe kiss. I'll keep on writing letters, I'll keep on dreaming away in the waiting every holiday till the day I can say I dream of December nights, kissing under bright lights, snowflakes in my hair, carols playing in the air. I dream of December nights, kissing under bright lights, red bow in my hair, sleigh bells in the air. The only thing I'm missing is you, darling, you, yeah, you. The only thing I'm missing is you, darling, you, yeah, you. The only thing I'm missing is
Cold enough to make you shiver, but not cold enough to snow. Cold enough to know it's winter, perfect time to say our first hello. Scarves and sweaters bundled up in cotton, knowing names that wouldn't be forgotten, laughing over our own sense of humor underneath the Christmas lights that glow. I'm glad I got to know you better. We've come so far since that December. Who would have known I would have made my best friend on that night, under 1,000 Christmas lights. Another year went by so quickly, it's Christmas time again. And even though we both get busy, we still have time to talk for hours on end. I'm glad I got to know you better. We've come so far since that December. Would have known I would have made my best friend on that night, from the trees. Glad I found you. I'm not alone. It's you and me. I'm glad I got to know you better. We've come so far since that December. Would have known I would have made my best friend on that night under 1,000 Christmas lights. Cold enough to make you shiver, but not cold enough to snow. Cold enough to know it's winter, perfect time to say our first hello. Scarves and sweaters bundled up in cotton, knowing names that wouldn't be forgotten, laughing over our own sense of humor underneath the Christmas lights that glow. I'm glad I got to know you better. We've come so far since that December. Who would have known I would have made my best friend on that night under 1,000 Christmas lights. Another year went by so quickly, it's Christmas time again. And even though we both get busy, we still have time to talk for hours on end. I'm glad I got to know you better. We've come so far since that December. Would have known I would have made my best friend on that night under 1,000 Christmas lights. Lights, lights, like stars around you that sparkle from the trees.